morning and good afternoon, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Brandy, and I pray that your blessed God, that your day has gotten started off well, and that it continues to flow in that vein. And trying to get to it, like, as I'm driving, I'm gonna read the verse. Blessed Jesus. I'm gonna read the verse that I opened my Bible and flipped to, and it stuck out. And normally the lights will be turning red as soon as I come to them, but this time they all turning green. But it's alright, because I'm still gonna pull over and I'm gonna get this verse out. and then we're gonna go from there. And it's a verse out of blessed Jesus. It's a verse out of the book of Psalm, and it's Psalm. Woo! Come on, Jesus! It's Psalm 40, and verse 11 says, "Lord, don't hold back your tender mercies from me. Let your unfailing love and faithfulness always protect me." And this is the New Living Translation. And I'm getting in a place of really, I got verses written all over the place right now. But I'm going to get my binder and put them all in there too. Verses to pray, verses to recite, verses to really meditate on. And for me, because you get to reading some, and if you get to reading through the Psalm, the book of Psalm, and Proverbs, there's so many things that jump out at you like, oh, I need to really, meditate on this. Oh, I really want to pray this. And sometimes it's literally just honing in on one. And God is dealing with me. God is dealing with me in such a way, like a little girl, like, sit down in the chair and read this. Sit down, be still, inhale, exhale, baby girl, and close your eyes and meditate on this. And sometimes it's as simple as that, because everything going on around you will make you kind of like, wait. I gotta do this. How am I gonna do this? And yesterday, I want to say it was yesterday, I'm not sure. It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday, something that instantly was downloaded into me. And I don't know what I was doing at the time, was swing strategically. Swing strategically. And it probably had to do with me thinking about some dreams. I don't know. But it made me think about Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson came on the scene, we used to watch his fights. And I say we, it was me and my dad and my mother. My dad was a big Mike Tyson fan, and therefore I became one, And so those fights, as exciting as they were, and as exciting as it was to, get prepared for the fight, they didn't last long. He was strategic, and he was so in shape. He was in such great shape, and that was physically seen. You could physically see that, but you had to know that everything that had been, a challenge to him, everything that, even in that moment that we didn't know that might have been a challenge to him, he had to literally mentally push that aside, or use that as fuel for what he was stepping in the ring to do. And that's what we have to do from a mental, emotional, and definitely a spiritual standpoint, and even physically, in our physical nature. We have to strategically swing. And sometimes strategically swinging means in our physical nature not swinging not doing this, not worrying ourselves. And that can be difficult. That's not, everything is not always perfect. We're all still growing. That can sometimes be difficult, but it can become easier as we learn to swing strategically in the spirit. And I've said this word oftentimes, and I speak this word to myself too all the time. It's the word of surrender. Surrender, surrender, surrender. I always pray that we are surrendered to what it is that God is wanting, what it is that God is doing, what it is that God is leading us to do, the path that He is having us walk. We want to be surrendered to that, because that is His will. And so that verse stuck out to me. I have a Bible that I keep in my car, but for whatever the reason, I was carrying this Bible out of the house when I was leaving. So I was like, well, maybe I was supposed to use this one too, or use this one to read. So I did. So it's in the passenger seat right now. So it's warming up the seat for who getting ready to sit in the seat, and that's good. But I'll say this: swing strategically swing on whatever it is that the enemy is throwing at you today. Knock it out the park from a spiritual standpoint. Seek the Savior. Come on now. Seek the Savior for the answer, because He has the answer. He has the answers. And I had mentioned one yesterday about not letting the enemy trick us into changing our confession. Keep your confession aligned with the word. Keep your confession aligned with what you know God is capable of, and place your blessed God, place your faith, place your boldness, place your trust, place your belief in that. And anytime you hear something coming against that, anytime you hear another voice telling you something other than what you know your God is capable of doing, get louder. Speak it aloud. Speak it aloud and get bold in it, and move forward in that way. Don't change your confession today. Don't change your confession today. And I'm doing this too. Brandy, don't change your confession today. Blessed God. Hey, so you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'm hitting these curves strategically. You guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. All right? Y'all be blessed.